Yes. The problem we got going on, y'all, is you all lack a one key thing. Yes, you do. You lack a discipline in the trading world. You need more discipline. Yes, you do. You lack the vital skill, yes, of that discipline, and the criminal gangster cartel manipulates you to the shithouse. Good early morning on this muggy, sticky, very summery South Florida tropical feel to this pre-sunrise on this mid-July on this late summer. 71 degree on its way to 83 day in the greater Roseville metropolitan area in the great state of Michigan, right? This is a brief 5 minutes or less before I have to go to work. It's very early, as you can see up in the top left corner. You can see TLT. This is the 20-year treasury. A lot of nonsense going on that this thing's going way up here. A lot of people think this is going way up there. I do not. I think this is about to roll over on itself. Although I don't know a lot about bonds or treasuries. I know the government buys a lot of them, but to me, this is a classic head and shoulders topping pattern. In the daily time, the weekly time frame, it's easier to see. It's in the monthly, but it's harder to see. Look how clear that is. I don't know how somebody like a Steve Van Meter is not seeing this when he points it out in gold all the time, or in the metals market. You got a left shoulder, you got a head. You've seen this a lot in Bitcoin, and then you got that right shoulder developing. And in the weekly, it's sitting. It's trying to break over this, but in the monthly, you can see it's below the upper support still in the monthly, under upper resistance, right? So the right shoulder is going to come up to that in the monthly, and in the weekly, it's still under it too. So the weekly is good. The daily is the one that it's over, but this is where I think it's going up to in the right shoulder. It's going to hit, which it almost came up perfectly to that top. It could come up to theirs where I thought it would come up to, because that's what it did on this side. But if you mark it out, it's already topped out there. It could still come up to that upper resistance, but then it's going to trade back down to the neckline, which the neckline is right there. And then a breakout from there would be a targeted move, would be something like that, coming way down there in TLT, and that would mean the dollar comes down and then gold starts going up. I think this is going on in TLT because the only ones buying this fucking thing are the government. Citizens aren't buying it. It's only the government to try to keep interest rates down, and that would have confluency with major underneath support at about $97 in this. That's what I think is going on in TLT, 20-year government bond. Gold's not really doing anything. We'll get into that later. I've been busy. I didn't do commodity Mondays. I didn't even do crypto really. But you can see the run-of-the-mill of the crypto, XLM, just do a couple of the big ones. It's just all in the pattern still. They're all doing what we told you from 2 months ago, right? So this is a brief, quick update after the TLT. We got to clear some of this out. Yes, my new subscribers have demanded more eraser, and I listened, and you're going to get more eraser. Look at this. Come on, eraser. That's all we had. Well, good job, eraser. But here's where this is coming. It's going to come down all the way to that lower wick. So you're coming down in XLM to about 20 cents right now. But sometimes they like to do something like this. They like to go way below it. So I think you're going to come down there about 16 cents in XLM. All these moving averages are trending down. Bullish or bearish indicators were released Sunday. Let me know how you like them. They've been telling you these coins are primarily bearish. With every now and then they'll tell you when to buy and then sell for a swing trade. But they've been telling you all these are bearish. I've been telling you all these are bearish. Then they're all in the same thing. We've had this pattern out here, and Vincenzo out of any of these crypto sites diagnosed this first, way back here in XLM, Litecoin, XRP, and Doge. They're all in that upper resistance, lower support, descending triangle. And we've told, that's why we haven't had to do that much work. You got till, on all these coins, the end of the month, and then you're gonna have to either go way up and break this pattern or way down. And these are bearish continuation patterns, so most of them will break down. But in the short term, this is coming back down to $105 in Litecoin. That's where you're going right now. Dogecoin, to illustrate another one. I got a lot of writing on this now because I've been driving and doing this shit. Yeah, get that shit out. But you can see it's the same thing, but this one's actually riding on top of it right now. See that? This is a much bigger one. I don't know what all this shit is. That's what's cluttering it. This nonsense up here. Get out of there. See that? It's in the same thing, the jabroni killer. The same exact pattern. And now it's come out on top of it. But we told you there was no volume. It was just trading, trying to trade out of it, which it wasn't. And when it was way up here after this pump that we called, we told you it was going to ride this line down now all the way back down to this 0.15, which is the low from that crash. And then you can start to come down lower into the shit house where we think you're going. Like, subscribe, and share updates to come throughout the day. I'm going to do them on break and lunch. I'm dedicating my break today and taking it. So 9:30, I will make a video somewhere between 9:30 and 11:30. It'll upload because it takes 2 hours. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.
No, Phil. No. I'm not a financial advisor. No, I'm not. Nor do I play one at my radio show. Phil, don't be the Rex eyebrow. No, I'm not a financial advisor, Phil. Yeah, I got a guy. See, that knows a guy. See, that's a guy. See, so you need a financial advisor, do you, Phil? Well, that's not me, Phil.